Yo, what is good, my anime people? What is good, yo? Guys, I am lost for words with what we're gonna be getting with Black Clover. Sure, it won't be next week, but it should be the week after that. But with this, we literally just hop right back into it, jumping into the next fight. And it all started off pretty wild, and I was surprised that they left it in Asta's hands and kind of put it in the case of it was more Asta's fight than the other two, which I understand why one of them probably wasn't chosen to do the fighting because he was eliminated. Um, but at the same time, Luck, who's also in, and I thought was supposed to fight him uh, before Asta's team went against him in the bracket, really didn't matter because the Wizard King has the final say, and the final say was, you're fighting right now, and you're going to continue because what he tells him is, he said, no one told you to start nor stop. So for you to do either one is already bad, and you will continue. So pretty much we're gonna watch you guys finish what you started, and now until you finish it, we're all gonna know who was right or who was weaker, whatever the case that we're looking for. Because at this point, everybody is on edge. Even Asta's teammates at this point, who are trying to help out and whatnot, but at the same time, they're just they're just not like as fiery passion, like burning with passion about it as Asta is. So I'm really interested to see what overall plays out in this battle, because not only was Asta keeping up with some of this spatial magic or spiritual, whatever this crap's called, he was keeping up with it, but at the same time, he wasn't able to block all of them. And when we see the ones that he can't block getting through his guard and actually like destroying his body instantaneous, it's kind of messed up to think that the Wizard King just doesn't care. As long as you don't kill him, you could pretty much torture someone in these fights, you know. So that's kind of the people he's looking at, and at this point in time, he already has a better understanding what type of people are inside of his Clover Kingdom. Um, this kid using his powers in the way that he did, it just kind of shows everybody what he could be capable of if he was not, you know, stopped at this point. I mean, mind you, the Wizard King wasn't even the one to hop in to save old boy. Like he probably would have let it happen, so it was on record of happening. He's like, okay, well, you actually went through with this and killed your own brother when the fight was over. So yeah, you're evil. Instead of just stopping it and being like, okay, well, you're not gonna finish what you're doing. But maybe he didn't need to because he saw them launching in. I mean, it's not hard to see all these people that are moving at a certain like speed and not be able to predict if they're gonna make it there in time or not, for the Wizard King anyway. So maybe that's why he didn't intervene. He knew it was gonna be handled one way or another. But at the same time, I honestly don't know uh, how this fight will play out. I mean, at this point in time, we're looking at a easy win for Asta's squad, but I feel like it's too easy, where Asta's been fighting this whole time and he's gotten the attention of the enemies, but at the same time, what have we seen time and time again is that whenever people go first and do things first, usually people pay so much attention to it that they can counter it whenever they go against you next. So I feel like that's kind of where this is leading, and he might have saw this coming, where Asta was the main focus, and then after the attacks are launched at Asta, he jumps in front and reflects them, So really interested to see if they're going to be like, oh, he knew it was coming, or if they're going to just be like, yeah, he did not have any idea because he's too focused and in a rage trying to do things quick, and that got him killed or something. So really interested to see how this plays out. I got a feeling it's gonna be the first where he might arc his bullets past this guy and end up still hitting Asta. I'm not really sure. I think that would be cool though to keep this fight going and make it still intense and down to the wire because as of now it should pretty much be over unless he I guess there's three options where those two either he gets hit with his own attack, he's like he dodges and doesn't get his attacks reflected, or he does get his attacks reflected at him, but he like destroys all of his own attacks at him. So not only did he get his attacks launched at him, but he actually defends himself against his own attacks, or like his attacks coming back at him stronger than they actually were sent out in the first place. Like I'm just guessing. That's just a wild guess, but we still have evidence of the preview being something, nothing resorting this fight at all. So we may have to wait for a little bit on that. But overall, man, I am truly ecstatic about how Black Clover has been playing out. We got 81 episodes, and it's looking like there's plenty of material left to be able to continue this story at their own pace, including if they're already dabbling in some fillers here and there. That's just to slow down the process of using the actual source material. So, in a way, it's needed, and in another way, I don't want to do a review on it. um, I mean, it's kind of not fair because there might be something interesting in there that might, catch my interest. I mean, I thought the episode where they learned Mana Skin was going to be filler, but it turned out that they learned something very useful. So that's the type of thing you got to be careful with this show. They may put some canon stuff within the filler to make it feel like you missed out on something. So with all that being said, I hope you guys have an amazing day, night, evening. I will have One Punch Man already out by the time this is out, and I'm gonna try to get a third video out for you guys here soon. So if you are new here and you're watching this, I am the Anime G, and I usually drop as much videos as I can in a day. And if I can't drop them, I usually drop them the next day as soon as possible. So if there's shows that I watch or review that you came here to watch and they don't show up on the day of that I usually put them up, then I'm probably putting it up the next day. So I hope you guys have an amazing day. I'm pretty sure we're going to be looking at some awesome battles in the future for Black Clover, but for now, we got to get a little bit of filler. Oh, Asta took all of that so he can go Ultimate Beast Mode. Asta, please. But yeah, I can't wait to see what you guys are feeling on this, if you guys are enjoying it, or if you have dropped Black Clover and picked it back up. Anything like that really interests me because not a lot of people actually care for this show, I've noticed, and it's funny that I get to enjoy this show and practically keep it to myself then. Like, if you guys don't enjoy it and you don't want to talk about it, then I'll just watch it myself. But yeah, overall, thank you guys so much for watching. I've been trying to make this community something that anybody can just show up, talk about anime or whatever, and not be judged by it, judged by their opinions, or judged by whatever they like. Just tell me what you like. I'll check it out. If I like it or not, I'll tell you. I'll be honest with you. And that's the type of place this is. And I can't be any more thankful for you guys helping me to be able to make this possible. So here's to that. And I will continue to grind daily for you guys because I'm the Anime G. And I truly appreciate you all. With that being said, peace.